The strain on the power grid has some people asking, how do we generate our power and are we doing it the right way? 41 Action News going in depth to get you answers to that very question. Here's I-Team reporter Kat Reed.
Wind power is under the microscope this week.
We've had a lot of freezing fog and moisture in the air. This has caused icing on the turbines.
And the wind just hasn't been blowing very much. It matters because wind is one of the major energy sources for the regional power grid run by the Southwest Power Pool.
They have one of the largest portfolios of wind generation in the United States. And that wind generation continues to be under some duress.
It's important to realize the amount of energy coming from wind fluctuates, just like the weather. So let's take a look at the data from the Southwest Power Pool in 2020. On one day in April, there was enough wind energy to power 73% of the system's load. But on another day in July, there was only enough wind for about 1%. If you look at the average for 2020, for the first time, wind was the #1 fuel source for the year. Coal and natural gas are the other big sources. Considering the impact this weather has had on turbines, some have asked if there's too much reliance on wind, a question the Power Pool says will be looked into, but
we have to understand that these events are very, very, very rare, and we have to be reasonable in terms of our expectations.
According to Evergy, wind power typically accounts for 30 or 35% of electricity. As of yesterday morning, that number was down to 18%.
It's not just wind, but it's all types of generation have significant issues when you're talking about the kinds of temperatures we've been having over an extended period of time.
There's stress on the supply of natural gas as houses, businesses, and power plants compete for the same resources. Coal isn't immune either. It's stored outside, so when we get rain and snow,
one, it becomes very high in moisture content. And the second thing is it becomes almost like concrete, so it's very difficult to get into the power plant to burn and make electricity.
A group of factors creating the perfect storm for the problems we've seen over the past few days. I'm I-Team reporter Kat Reed, 41 Action News.